a two-seat eVTOL hoverbike aircraft that uses electric ducted fans called AIRWOLF. The AIRWOLF 1 was built by UDX, the Czech company that developed the eVTOL aircraft. All-electric drive, using 4 tiltable electric ducted fans (EDF) to provide the power and control of the aircraft, using the wing lift surface to provide partial lift to improve the range. Wings dramatically increase energy efficiency. On AIRWOLF give the drone upthrust that allows build for extended flight time. With most effective flight speed, 120 km per hour is usage of energy 20% in compare for takeoff. The size can make it easy to park in the garage. In the air, there is a motorcycle-like experience when flying. Tilting motor's ability of vectoring the flow of air increased not only precision of control, but also reduced energy requirements for forward flight. Using EDFs are increasing safety for pilot and surroundings. Test flight reservations and purchase reservations are currently available, and it is expected to be officially launched in the fourth quarter of 2024. The WMC 250 EV electric motorcycle concept aims for the 400 km/h record. There's no bike on Earth remotely like the bizarre WMC 250 EV, an electric land speed racer built to slash aerodynamic drag by taking the radical step of tunneling a giant hole through the middle of it. The target speed is 400 km per hour, and its creators say its huge Venturi tunnel reduces drag by an astonishing 69% compared against the world leading. The whole bike has been designed around this giant hole, which sits right where a lot of the components of a motorcycle usually would. White Motorcycle Concepts has done some design sheet gymnastics to make the whole thing work, squashing not only the battery, dual motors, drivetrain and electronics, but also the suspension and a hydraulic hub steering system into the bottom of the chassis. Indeed, WMC founder and chief rider Rob White doesn't escape a good squashing himself, thanks to a rather extreme riding position that places his torso nearly horizontal. Nothing obstructs the tunnel, so air is free to go through, and the result is a drag coefficient of 0.118. That's an absolutely tiny figure, and it was recorded with White on board, in his leathers. Currently, the WMC 250 EV is running an interim low-voltage powertrain at 60 volts, making about 100 kilowatts. That'll be replaced with something about 2.5 times as powerful when it's time to go record hunting next year. Recently, the team moved to start testing the thing on track at the storied Bruntingthorpe Proving Ground in the UK. First on the agenda was to make sure everything worked, which it did. The bike will go on to do some medium and high-speed testing with the current powertrain. Aerodynamics tend to be much more important than horsepower when it comes to high speeds, so the team is confident they'll learn plenty even without the eventual 250 kilowatt powertrain they'll be fitting in time. The seat has the same height as an R6, though this optically looks higher due to the nature of the design, he continues. The upper torso position is similar to that of a MOT-03 rider, although there is an extreme foot and leg position. Straight-ahead vision is completely clear in the squat. SAIC Design unveils new RYZR concept. The RYZR is a cross between a car and a motorbike. The RYZR is a futuristic concept developed for SAIC's all-electric R brand. Created by SAIC Design, the London-based styling house for MG, RYZR, and RYZR follows the MG Maze, which infused automotive tech with gaming. The concept also marks 3 years since the studio was founded. In a similar mishmash, the RYZR attempts to merge a car with a motorcycle. The team behind the concept describes it as a car you actually wear. While that thought has us thinking of some kind of Bumblebee cosplay, a clothing element is integrated into the design. To start the RYZR, you swap using a conventional key for a unique jacket that plugs into the vehicle. The concept has been designed as an alternative to crowded public transport, an idea that, in a post-pandemic world, will likely get the nod of approval from commuters. And, being an EV, it could very well fit in with the zero-emission urban landscape we're heading towards. The RYZR, like several four-wheeled motorcycles before it, combines motorcycle agility with the stability found in a car. Maneuverability is enhanced by wheels that can tilt, with thin curved motorcycle-like tires up front. Of course, the driver-rider also looks rather exposed, meaning that the downsides of biking would likely make some sort of impact on the experience. RYZR is a useful, agile, practical, and exciting form of urban transport, said Carl Gotham, the company's advanced design director. It combines the aesthetic of cutting-edge technical apparel and augmented reality with futurism. It's an exploration of unconventional mode of transports for the future, new architectures, new experiences, and new emotions. While previous concepts from SAIC Design Studio are unlikely to ever see production versions materialize, there are elements of the RYZR that could appeal to a broader audience. At least I know I'd instead turn up to the office in one of these, rather than a bus every day. The Biomega EV is ready for production with plenty of free space and glass. A paradigm shift in the way society imagines transportation. Social innovation, design thinking and new urban mobility combined. The Biomega EV adheres to the less is more approach of Scandinavian design standards. The Biomega EV creates a new open-wheel vehicle topology that allows for a flat floor and easy maneuvering in tight urban spaces, while the invention of a fascia window maximizes road view. The Biomega EV is designed to be built using state-of-the-art lightweight composites, including a world-first use of modular carbon fiber for high-volume automotive production. Through an uncluttered interior, the car rejects superfluous styling in favor of low cost, comfort and sustainability. The four-door cub is designed with 4 independent engines and 4 independent seats with extra legroom. Stripped back to maximize space, it uses minimal components and lightweight materials. Its low weight improves its range, minimizing battery consumption, making it an affordable and sustainable solution to modern urban mobility. The Biomega EV will focus on connectivity and user interface, placing it in an advantageous position at the leading edge of transportation. The Biomega EV has the potential to be adapted for a wide range of consumer opportunities, including the freedom of business models such as ride-sharing or leasing. China's first two-wheel electric vehicle came out, sci-fi exquisite, straight across the collision, cannot fall for 400 kilometers. A Lingyun technology company in China has recently researched and designed a two-wheeled electric vehicle with a stylish and smooth appearance, a sense of technology, and is a fully enclosed streamlined type, which looks fantastic. The two-wheel technique uses mechanical gyroscopes to maintain balance. Steering goes with the front and rear wheel, which can both turn 90 degrees, so the vehicle can turn around its own axle. In corners, the wheels automatically adjust to the angle of the body, eliminating body roll. The company says their cars are half the weight and half the size of a regular car, and that they have twice the range of a Tesla, and that battery life is 80% longer than on a four-wheel car. The batteries can be detached and recharged at home, without the need for a special charging station or fast charger. But being half the size apparently also means taking less than half of the number of passengers, because this rather large electric two-wheeler only seats 2. The specs as claimed by Lingyun, curb weight is 600 kilos. The electric motor has an output of 60 horsepower. Top speed is 120 kilometers per hour and range is 400 kilometers. Battery capacity is 25 kilowatt hours. Electricity consumption is 7 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. Charge time on 220V is 3 hours. Lingyun also shows a cool one-seater on its website, which they claim uses only 1/3 of the electricity a Tesla needs. They had another car on stage, more conventional in comparison. It is an enclosed motorcycle, using the same mechanical gyroscopes as the two-seater. The gyroscopes keep the body upright at all times. Steering goes with the rear wheel. Body is a beauty again, and it has scissor doors. But only one seat, the electric motor delivers 30 horsepower and is mated to a 3 kilowatt hours battery. Curb weight is 220 kilograms. Top speed is 100 kilometers per hour and range is 100 kilometers. Energy consumption is 3 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. All specs as claimed by Lingyun. Design-wise, a beautiful thing, especially that top-mounted rear light. The bike seems a more realistic proposal than the car, but the car is crazier, and thus better. May they both make it to production. In general, Lingyun electric two-wheeled vehicles have a sense of fashion and technology, which is very popular with young people, and it is also greatly convenient for traffic congestion in large and medium-sized cities. The Chinese startup didn't disclose any pricing information, but LIT expects the first generation to go on sale for about $24,000.